my body sort of seized up, but at the same time, people have told me since that like I was sort of, climbing the fences, and like my heart was, I can remember my heart really pounding and not thinking clearly and just wanting to be out of there at any cost, and just looking for somewhere to go and thinking, no, get away from me, you horrible creatures, you're horrible, go! Phobia of all things emus, the birds that are on our national emblem. I've got a fear of them and I just can't help it. I feel that for someone my age, my career's really sort of gelled together, and I feel that, there are great things coming, and the fear is stupid and embarrassing and ridiculous as it is, it's just sort of something that's in the back of my mind, and I'm going, oh, I can't believe I'm afraid of that. It's so ridiculous. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous and apprehensive, because I do have that phobia of emus. Of course it's going to be really difficult to confront it, but I'm trying to be rational and reasonable and normal about it, and just trying to think, okay, I've really got to confront this so I can move on and be a completely confident person. This weekend I'm going to see an emu farmer. Now, I've visited him before, and this is probably where I discovered my emu phobia, and I think I need to retrace my steps and actually go back into that same paddock where I first freaked out.
I've never done this before. I'm not sure whether it's going to work or not. Certainly from my point of view, I respect him a lot for coming here today and having a go at seeing whether he can come to terms with this. Are we going to have a situation where if the birds actually have a go at him or keep coming towards him, he's going to get paralysed with fear, or is he going to overcome it? I'm not sure that this is something that you can solve or satisfy in one day, but hopefully we'll have some fun and not make it worse.
So there you are, grab one of them.
Any
Any of them, doesn't matter. Yep.
God, they're warm.
Well, that's how they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And
so there is like a emu fetus inside.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. Each one of those eggs is around about 550 to 600 grams in weight.
Okay.
Which means you can put it back in there before I break my arm.
There we go. Alright, step one, confronted.
Step
confronting
one,
the eggs.
Confronting the eggs.
Alright.
So what we have here is a chicken, and you need to step right up here. Step up here, sir. Don't be anxious, don't delay. Come this way and you can stay. Jeffrey, this is it. How are you feeling?
Somewhat stressed actually.
Explain your stress.
Well, it's so ridiculous. Like, I know in my head that it's so ridiculous, but it is stressing me out because I can see the chickens over there, and you've got one in your hand and it's just starting to freak me out.
bend over, come down.
Onward and upward, onward and upward.
None of them are going to hurt you. In fact, they're more likely to hurt themselves than hurt you. Now he's going to struggle when you go to pick him, but he won't hurt you. He hasn't done anything yet. We're going to keep trying.
Okay.
Hands underneath his legs. One hand underneath his legs to stop them moving around. You're going well. You're going well. One hand under the feet, under the legs. You've got him held. You've got him held. There's nothing going to happen. He can't do anything. He hasn't had a chance in the world to do anything at all. So you would like to put him back over here with these? And there they are. Like the old days. All little fences. Let's go. Nothing wrong with him. Not a snake. Now this one is a bigger chicken, so he's going to have more strength. So when you get hold of him, you're going to have to get one hand under the feet, under the legs. Both hands under the legs. Both legs.
One.
Got two.
No.
Okay, now hold firm. Hold firm.
Oh no!
Hold firm. Hold
His
firm.
legs are slipping.
No, they're not. You have him. You have him. Hold firm. The chicken's not doing anything. And even if he does, he's not going to hurt you.
Okay.
Do you have him? You nearly had him. We're getting there. You need to hold the legs together. Hold them together. We right? We now have the bigger chicken in our grasp.
Alright.
How do we feel? Do we feel like this bird is going to hurt you?
No, no. Once it's actually in your hands, and you actually, yeah, you can sort of move on from it and not being such a big sissy.
Just bring yourself forward to here. God, not to let it go, it's getting too strong. Now bring yourself over here. Remember, I've got hold of it. So you're coming over here.
You might kick me from behind.
No, not if you stay. Come up on the. You just come straight up behind there. You're right, straight up behind. That's all right. It's not going to touch you. So just start on his rump. That'll do. And Rosie, that'll do. Little thing. Now, you ready to take hold of this emu?
There is no way.
You get it patted on the head.
Can they attack you from the head? Like, will it?
No. Pat it on the head.
Where should I go? Behind?
Oh, come behind me and pat her on the head. Just keep up behind me. Come up behind me, but closer to me, so that you're right beside me. I'm not quite sure whether the emu is going to lay an egg or I am. But one of us is, it might be you by the sounds of it. 2 stiff brandies, thank you, Jake. This is your turn, your time to do it yourself. I'm going to leave you here. I have given you half a bottle of brandy. I have given you my sturdy stick. You should need neither to help you on this trip to the end of the lane. Good luck. I will be cheering for you, and I'll have the other half bottle for you at the other end. We are starting. This is the walk. This is the action. Stay over on the front periphery and just walk straight through. This is it. Okay, go back behind you. Not one of them's going to hurt you. Not one's going to hurt you. Because they're all going to attack me. Keep coming up the fence. You are doing well. This is it. You have got only one more to go. One more on your side of the fence. The littlest one of the lot. And you're going around. Well done, mate. Well done. Jesus, you better go back and get it. Do it again. For goodness sake, you're in the practice. You've got it all sorted out. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
From my point of view, the day has been good for me in that I do have a better understanding of a person's real fear for birds of any description, and I guess that it probably improved my tolerance of that situation.
I can actually walk through a laneway full of emus and not be shitting myself all the way. So yeah, and now I just feel more confident. Like the other day, I was actually able to walk from the shop to work and not have to cross the road because there was a crow sitting on the fence. So I felt very proud of myself. Onward and upward, onward and upward.